Parang totoo na yung smile mo.
Sir, parang masaya kayo ah. Sir, ang ganda ng ngiti natin ah.
Kaligo na lang maayos.
Ganda ng aura nyo, kaya ganun.
Sir, mas magandang aura mo.
Okay. So,
Dito to. Sir, ano po masasabi niyo dito sa verdict ng
it was a carefully worded decision by the Supreme Court, but we are grateful nonetheless that they showed some semblance of independence. Okay? They could have outrightly dismissed the petition altogether, but they knew that we presented a strong case, and the proclamation of Mr. Duterte was or is badly flawed. But nonetheless, they gave him a my lawyers, if translated, while the petition for TRO was denied, but it took judicial notice of the pronouncements of both Mr. Duterte and the AFP that there won't be any arrests. So should I go and I would be arrested, then it would be in open defiance of such a decision. Yeah.
So,
Sir,
sir,
are
is
you
this clearance
confident
for
na
you?
dire-diretso na yung partiality and the independence of the court?
Well, as it is, they passed on the factual side of the petition to the RTC, and rightfully so. It would give us more space to summon the witnesses and subpoena those documents that they have. And dito talagang maiipit si Mr. Calida and all those responsible for this. Makikita rito talagang ano to, no? Fraud, no? Gross misrepresentation of facts and evidence, and talagang falsification of documents even. So yan ang kaharapin nila. So pag-uusapan namin yon, and we're closely coordinating with the AFP as well to make sure na walang misinterpretation. Dahil alam nyo naman yung delay niyan sa pag-relay ng information, ng orders. So, titignan natin kung tama yung basa nila dun sa basa ng mga abogado.
So you want this, no? You trust them na ano?
Gagawin
Na gagawin nila yun. Bakit kayo kailangan mag-coordinate sa kanila?
Hindi naman, para lang walang miscommunication. Di ba? Kasi alam niyo yung sundalo, ang pananaw niyan simple, di ba? So kailangan ito ay ibinababa sa kanila. So para walang miscommunication, recording.
Sir, you're making sure, sir, na once lumabas ka ng Senate, walang court-martial, walang aresto, walang butas na pwede kayong gamitin, sir.
Yun yung sinabi nila at in-affirm ng Supreme Court. Diba? So, dapat wala ng reason.
Na pareho kayo dapat ng leading.
Yes, yes. So, sinabi doon.
Uwing-uwi ka na.
Hindi naman.
1 week ka na, sir.
Ano naman, maganda naman yung company natin.
Sir, so do you expect an outright denial of your motion?
Well, ang sa amin kasi dito, no, the bottom line. The bottom line is hindi ma-effect yung arrest. And nauna naman sila take back ng arrest order with the pronouncements by Mr. Duterte and the AFP. So ito ngayon, parang minumut lang nila yung petition for TRO, but the effect is still the same.
So you're considering this as some judicial victory?
Well, yes, dahil alam nyo, itong Supreme Court was heavily suspected of being partial to the Duterte administration. But this is the first time that they showed some semblance of independence. They could have outrightly dismissed the whole petition altogether, but they took a stand in some way. So that's good enough.
Bakit semblance?
Kasi, well, malaking departure pa rin yan. We'll take that.
Sir, what if may nag-attempt na arrestin kayo? Mag-resist po ba?
Well, ang sa akin dito, kung sino man yung mag-a-arrest, talagang makakasuhan
Pero
ng illegal arrest.
Kasama po.
Illegal arrest. Siyempre naman, we won't be able to militarily or tactically overpower them. Diba? So we expect to be overpowered tactically. So by force, we would be...
So yun yung ina-avoid.
Yun yung ina-avoid natin. Not for my sake, but for their sake. Kasi illegal yung gagawin nila. Sila yung makakasuhan. Kasi ang gagawin nila, sasabihin nila, hindi, may utos sa amin si Duterte. Nauliin ka. Ibinawi na sa taas, sa Supreme Court. Ay sa pronouncements niya. O ngayon, maghuhugas kamay si Duterte. Teka muna, may utos na ako na wag, laglag sila ngayon.
Sir, do you fear for your life na especially now na baka lumabas na kayo ng Senate, wala na ganong karaming security?
No,
Why?
I don't. Dahil alam din naman ng mga sundalo that, and mga pulis that if they do anything bad sa akin, kinalaunan sila din yung malalaglag dyan. Sila rin yung makukulong. Nakita naman nila yung nangyari kay former Senator Ninoy Aquino. Yung mga nakulong, yung mga sundalo at pulis na nagbantay. So sila rin yung tatamaan.
So para
Hindi
sa
naman
inyo,
yung mga
safe na moving na muna kayo?
Ano to? Yun ang pinag-uusapan namin at we're coordinating closely. So I can do it tonight or tomorrow.
But will you ever get rid of the risk na ma-arrest kayo? Kasi pwede naman ngayon pag-coordinate nyo, okay sa kanila, pero pag lumabas kayo, bawi.
Well, pagka ginawa nila yun, edi ito na yan. Kumaga, they run the risk of getting cited for contempt by openly defying the Supreme Court decision. At the same time, we will have all the legal remedies available to us to let's say habeas corpus and the filing of appropriate charges to these arresting
Pero sir, ST,
personalities.
he's giving you the leeway naman daw to decide whether to stay put pa or to go.
So, mag-uusap kami. We will convey our decision to the Senate President later on.
Sir, cancelled yung address to the nation president. Sa tingin niyo, it has something to do with your case?
Most probably, and among others, baka yung kanilang fantasy about this ouster plot.
Bawi, tuloy pa.
Wala lang press con.
Huwag natin yan. To be continued tayo mamaya.
Pero sir, in seeking redress before the Supreme Court, meron pa kayong fears of the dismissal of the TRO and you just took the gamble?
No, alam nyo kasi talagang ano ito puti at itim itong pinag-uusapan. Walang gray area dito. Walang abogado except siguro dun sa mga abogado ni Mr. Duterte ang naniniwala rito. So talagang there is no legal theory that will support their absurd allegations and assertions.
So you were confident with the partiality of the SC justices?
Well, this is a test case. And yung initial na decision nila was a welcome development because it was also a show of their independence so far. So far.
So sir, susunod yung babantayan naman yung magiging decision ng Makati RTC.
Yes, doon yun sa factual side. Pero yung sa constitutional side, that's another matter. I believe it's going to be a very difficult proposition for the administration to defend it. Kasi talagang walang legal leg to stand on.
So will you be monitoring the President's speech later?
Yes.
Sir, sabi ni Secretary Roque, talaga daw parang iwan ang intelligence report linking Magdalong to the recruitment of the stamp plan against the Duterte administration.
Alam nyo, yan yung mga fantasies nila. No? Dati na yan, di ba yung mga drug list daw, mga ang dami raw niya, may hinahawakan sa mga papel. Wala yun eh. May pinakita ba sa atin? Wala eh. Di ba? And iba yung mga hinuhuli. Yung mga top drug lords talaga ay talagang inaano niya, sinasanto niya. Kasi mga kaibigan niya.
So, categorically, hindi. Wala.
Categorically hindi po totoo. At alam niya ng mga intelligence units.
Di ba, sir, nagsabi si Secretary Trillanes na ang threat from the communists
Yes.
lang at wala dun sa Dilawan? Ano kasi
Yan. Kung merong lakad yung mga komunista, lakad nila yun. Diba?
Okay, kasama, sir?
Kasama
Sino
niya.
niyo sumama? Sure. So meron statement si Panelo that those who were similarly situated like you, their amnesty would also be subject to scrutiny habang nagbabacktrack na sila.
Alam mo, no? I feel like really going down pagka piglit kong abutin si Mr. Panelo eh. Kaya I won't even I won't go down.
Sir, any initial reaction from the family? Of course, you related to them.
Well, ano naman, ever since the family is in high spirits, and we were very, very confident that we will end up victorious in all of this, not only legally and morally, or more importantly.
What was the first thing that you do after hearing that decision?
The first thing that I did, well, we had to digest it and to make sure that we are on the same page as far as interpreting the Supreme Court decision. But yun naman, we got it.
Parang in disbelief initially. Maliwanag mo nga sa akin, attorney, parang
Hindi, ganito, no? Ang point kasi dito, it was so carefully worded na merong face-saving way out para kay Mr. Duterte, but at the same time, protecting my rights and the rights of similarly situated individuals in the future. So, that part ay talagang masaya tayo that the Supreme Court stood up at this law.
Sir, pag nakaramdam kayo ng fear na alis na kayo, pabalik ulit kayo dito sa
We'll see. Baka, hindi na. Natural, baka tutuluyan na nila ako. Diba?
any message to your
Hindi pa. Pag-uusapan namin.
Sir, any message to your supporters who kept on visiting you?
Well, this ordeal is not yet over. By no stretch of the imagination. The Duterte administration is hell-bent on putting me away in whatever form. But nonetheless, I'm very, very grateful to all those who have been with us physically here, those who spent a lot of time joining the vigils outside, and those extending their prayers all over the world for my safety and the well-being of our democracy. And of course, the media, you have been here with us. You have been very, very helpful in conveying our information. So, malaking bagay po yung presence ng media. Salamat sa inyo. And definitely, the last but not the least, the Senate leadership under Senate President Tito Soto for upholding the dignity and integrity of the Senate as an institution, as well as the other senators, because we're all in this together. Okay? Thank you.